Hey, Trevor, how come you're giving away that Kia? That's kind of weird. You give away like Supras and diesel trucks and all kinds of other stuff like that. Why are you giving us this Kia? All the questions are going to be answered in today's video, where I go over this thing where there's probably less than 6 hours left of the giveaway as I upload this video. This is a same day upload, but yeah, let's get into the car. I'm going to explain myself and show you guys why I think that this thing is super rad and why you should be stoked. Probably head over to MotionAutoTv.com and get entered for a chance to win this thing right now or after this video, maybe after I convince you how cool this freaking thing is, because it's freaking sick. It's literally brand new off the lot. If you call a Kia dealership and you try to buy one of these things, they're going to tell you it's going to be either a couple months or like half a year. And if anybody's been trying to buy like a new car recently, it's just kind of hard, especially with the chip shortage. These things have been selling between $3,000 and $15,000 over MSRP at the dealers, especially in California, just because you can't get them. And the bang for your buck that you get with this car is absolutely ridiculous. They came out with this car in 2020, sold a bunch of them. This thing's basically America's #1 selling SUV, and it's like America's #1 rated SUV. Could have got a base model to try and give to you guys, but I didn't. The LX model, it's front wheel drive, kind of has the ugly headlights, the ugly trim. This is kind of the medium or 3/4 of the way package. So this is a fully loaded EX Nightfall edition, which the Nightfall means you get the black housing headlights, the black trim around the grille, the black emblems, and the black wheels. All this stuff going around the windows and all that stuff is black as well. And we took it one step further. We actually tinted the taillights and we wrapped these emblems right here in the back because they were silver for some reason. We also lowered it. I think it was about 2.5, 3 inches all the way around with some lowering springs, and it looks sick. Just left the stock wheels on it. But overall, the reasoning, hey, I was just editing this video and I forgot to say the most important reason why I decided to do this thing. And that was to add value to somebody's life. So sitting around thinking about giveaways and doing all the other stuff. Okay, if I give somebody a GTR, yeah, it has 4 seats. Can they haul their kids? Can they go to work? Can they give it to their wife? Can she haul the kids around? Do they have a nice, reliable family vehicle, or just a vehicle that anybody could drive? Because you don't have to have kids to drive this thing. This thing's a sick freaking daily. I've been driving it for the past like 2 weeks, and I love it. That's pretty much it, is you know, a reliable vehicle that you could drive every single day. Because if I give you a twin turbo Lamborghini, I don't want you to hurt yourself. Where are you gonna park it? How are you gonna afford the insurance and the maintenance and all that other stuff on it? Also, looking at all the other giveaways going on, there's probably been 50 R35 GTR giveaways done in the past couple years. There's Lamborghinis now, there's $100,000 diesel trucks, there's a bunch of other stuff. And I just wanted to do something different. And again, since I have kids, a girlfriend or a wife, I know the importance of having a reliable family vehicle where it's just no questions, it works. Also, comes with $20,000 in cash, and if you don't like that, or if you don't like the Kia Telluride and the $20,000, you get to choose between that. Well, basically you get to pick $50,000 instead. So the car in $20,000 or $50,000 in cash. And I figure that it's kind of makes the giveaway universal for everybody. I wasn't planning on pushing this giveaway so hard on you guys. I know that I talk about them a lot in the giveaways. Some people have said, hey, you know, Motion Auto just turned into a giveaway channel. You know, again, the overhead around here, it just got more expensive. And then it was just like, okay, well, now we're kind of at the point where we're like, we kind of have to do these giveaways. And my idea is cool, I'm going to focus on content. I'm not going to spend 6 weeks building a car to give it away. This thing's done. It's literally brand new off the lot. We don't have to do anything to it. And basically film some ads, run ads, and let them do the work for us instead of, you know, trying to throw the giveaways down your guys' throat. The ads haven't been performing like we thought they would. It's just, it's a new concept. I think normal people we're kind of going after, just they probably don't trust it. They don't know that, you know, we've given away like 10 cars and that's kind of like a thing now. Yes, let's continue with this video. You know, I feel like the reason that we do a lot of things in life is either have kids or we don't have kids. If you're ever late for something, it's probably because you have kids. If you don't sleep at night, it's probably because you have kids. If you're broke, it's probably because you have kids. You know, I have kids. And so the cool thing about this thing here in the back, we actually have a 3rd row. I'll show you guys that here in a second. But we have the captain's chairs right here that fold in the back. Basically, I'm just trying to give you guys an overview and kind of show you some of the details and features of this unit, because it's nice. So you can see right here, it actually leans. So it tilts back, leans back. It could slide forward, so you could give a bunch of leg room to the passenger in the back. The little armrest, these things are really nice. USBs on both of these things right here. We have rear AC and heater controls, and those come out of the vents right here. So if you have a kid in a like rear facing car seat, you can just flip these ones around and point it at them. What else do we got? Got these little sunshade right here, make it a little bit darker, a little bit more privacy for the kiddos in the back. Cup holders, little places to store your stuff. You come here in the back, you open up the back of this thing. Has a nice backup camera. This little mat right here kind of covers everything. We'll go ahead and we'll just slide this out of the way for now. But check this out. Third row, super easy. Just pull it up. Bam. There we go. Same thing with this side. Plenty of room back here, and then actually underneath here, there's some decent storage as well, which is really cool. And you can actually just stick this thing right there. So if you have a bunch of passengers back here, throw all your groceries right there. The cool thing is, has a jack, and it actually has a full-size spare tire up underneath it. And like I said, I didn't go with just the base model on this thing. I did the all-wheel drive, the EX, with the all-wheel drive. So the all-wheel drive is a huge thing. I'm from Colorado, and you can see we got a diff hanging out down there. The only other thing I really want to do is like black out the exhaust tips, kind of match the theme of everything. But yeah, this thing has a really nice interior. Come over right here, we have this full, it's like a 10.25 inch screen. Got some nice fingerprint gloss black on the inside of it. Has Apple CarPlay, has wireless charging right here in the middle. Has some drive modes for like snow, sport, comfort, eco. Right here in the glove box, we have this. So you can see this thing, brand new 2022 Kia. It has 3.8 liter direct injected V6, 8-speed auto tranny, all-wheel drive, and the engine was made in Korea. The transmission was made here in the United States. These things are assembled here in the United States in Georgia, with like 35% of the parts coming from Korea. But if you would have told me that I would have paid almost 50 grand for a Kia and like been impressed a couple years ago, I would have told you like no way. But yeah, this thing, it's honestly such a cool and high quality like ride. Like if you didn't tell me that this was a Kia, I would think it was like a luxury, like a Lexus or something like that, just hopping in it. It has heated and cooled front seats, or ventilated front seats. It also has a heated steering wheel. So, and the sound system actually sounds really good in it as well. The leather feels good, feels high quality. It's got Michelin tires on it from the factory. All right, we're gonna pop the hood real quick, show you guys this beast. Look at that. So Kia was pretty smart when I wish they did some cooler options. I thought it would actually be cool to get like a wrecked one of these from the auction, and then get like a wrecked Kia Stinger and get that like 3 liter, I think it's a 3.3 liter twin turbo V6, and actually put one of those in here. But I think they're mounted the wrong way. But imagine that. This would be kind of like a Ford Explorer ST, or like a Trackhawk, or you know, something like that. It would be like a performance thing. Anyhow, 3.8 liter V6. It's just basically a big hunk of aluminum in there with some good technology built into it. And I like that, you know, you get one engine, you get one transmission. They didn't change anything. There's no turbo 4-cylinder, there's no hybrid, there's no nothing. It's literally, you get what you get, and I think that makes it easy for them, easy for parts, easy to diagnose. But yeah, this thing's awesome. Makes great power. 8-speed automatic transmission, shifts really, really nice. It's one of those transmissions where it doesn't like make you mad. Especially being a car guy, like, you know, I feel like driving a family SUV like this, you kind of get mad. You're like, man, I don't like the way the transmission shifts. I don't like how it is. But let's hop in this thing, fire it up, see how it is. Push button start. Like I said, one of the things I wish they didn't have in here was so much of this gloss black, because if you touch it with your fingers, or like greasy kids, they kind of get it dirty. But yeah, rear climate control, dual climate control here in the front. Has phone projection. One of the other cool things we talked about kids is trying to talk to your kids in the back. So if you hit this little button right here, so now you could actually hear what it sounds like in the back. So like, you don't have to like turn around to yell at your kids. You could just continue driving, you know, and just yell at your kids right here, and they could hear you in the back. So it's kind of a cool thing. And it also kind of picks up their voices in the back and transfers it over the speakers. But yeah, really cool. Has the stereo in here is really awesome. It sounds great. Has Apple CarPlay built in, or Android Auto. Has Sirius XM. The other thing is, if you guys do have kids and they're getting cranky, it's nap time, hit this Sounds of Nature thing right here, and bam. Now we're in a lively forest. some calm sea waves, rainy day, and that's just kind of built in from the factory on here. And rear climate controls, HD radio. It has navigation over here. The navigation actually works really well. It has forward collision assist. So basically it will assist you in the chance of a collision to hopefully you not run into things. And again, that's because this is a higher tier package. It has a sunroof. And then looking at it right here, we have the lane keep assist, and then we have the little thing. So if somebody's in your blind spot right there, it'll actually show them. So yeah, the new Kia logo, all the buttons on the steering wheel, they just kind of make sense. Everything works really good. We've been driving this thing. We have a little over 3,000 miles on it, and it's been averaging about between 24, like all the time, no matter what, or when it's on the highway, about 26 to 28 miles a gallon, which for a big SUV like that is really impressive. Decent amount of storage right here in the center console. Again, you can move this thing in and out of there. We also did tint the windows in here. But other than that, I pretty much just wanted to give you guys a little bit of an overview. I guess we could take it for a quick little drive and show you guys how it feels. Again, you can see it has a little center, I think that's like the torque, not the torque converter, it's like the center diff lock. So I usually just leave it in Smart. Sport actually makes it shift pretty well too. But it has little paddle shifters and stuff right there. Wireless phone charging. All the kids, I mean, seriously, Jamie loves this thing. The kids love this thing. Every time we try to go somewhere, Carson's like, I want to go in the Rizzy. I want to go in the Telluride. So, take you guys for a quick little drive right here. And again, this is in the Smart mode, and it shows all your, you know, like how cold it is outside. I think it'll tell you the weather. It tells you if it's going to get icy. And overall, it was just a super nice vehicle. Let's see. Let me go ahead and get on it here for a minute. Hear that VTEC. So, gets up to highway speeds really well. You're definitely not getting left behind in traffic. And again, we are in Colorado, so we have a little bit of elevation, and I've never had any issues like taking it up like the mountains or anything like that. Obviously not off-road, but like as far as just driving it around, like up and down, like rolling hills and stuff, feels really good. And like I said, the transmission shifts really well. So yeah, I just wanted to give you guys kind of a little bit of an overview. I know this wasn't like a full Kia Telluride review. If you guys want to look a little bit more in it, there is a lot of good reviews online. I was planning on making this video like a month ago, like an actual like car review on it, and we just ended up getting busy and traveling and doing a bunch of other stuff. But nonetheless, I appreciate all the support on the giveaway so far. I do have another kind of VIP giveaway launching tomorrow, basically. And so I appreciate all the support, all the VIP members, and everybody who has got entered thus far. If you guys have not got entered yet, again, link in the description. Every dollar spent is 10 automatic entries for a chance to win, and we are also giving away a lot of random prizes and stuff too. So if you spend like 25 bucks, you get a free beanie. If you spend, or if you get a free lanyard, if you spend 50, you get a lanyard and a beanie. Bunch of cool stuff like that. And yeah, I guess I'm just gonna drive this thing off into the sunset. We're gonna go trick-or-treating. Happy Halloween to everybody. Be safe. Appreciate the support. See you later.